Caps Media Day, the start of training camp for the Washington Capitals, and we're very happy to be joined by their head coach, Spencer Carbery, also known as Coach Carbs.
And I know, Cakes, you liked him. We liked the previous head coach. Okay? Yeah. We had a good relationship.
Sure, we did.
But and you might not be able to tell, but he liked you immediately because you're on Team Bald.
Team Bald. Clap him up. And he keeps it nice. He keeps it nice and tight.
He keeps his way better than yours.
Yeah.
Let me see yours right now, Cakes.
I think mine's decent.
Let's see what he got. Let's see. All right.
Nice.
But look, he's got a nice... I mean, don't take this wrong. He's got a nice glow to him, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. His has more shine.
I mean, Coach Carbs is 41. Cakes is 53.
I'm older.
That's true.
Okay, so
he's also better looking than you.
This is true,
I would say
too.
slightly. I don't know how much you weigh, Cakes, but Coach Carbs appears thinner than you.
More athletic.
Yeah.
He's better than me in every aspect of life.
Right.
Okay? That's what we're getting
How
at.
do you stay in shape, Coach? A lot of coaches will, I mean, you're young. You've been a head coach since you were like 29 years old.
He's probably
A lot of
still
coaches-
producing testosterone.
No, but a lot of coaches punt, right? Their
Yeah.
physique because they're grinding, they're drinking coffee all the time, like these long hours. Do you make it a habit to work out and run or whatever you do?
I do. I run, and I always have, and it's less about the physical activity. It's my mental time to
But
reset.
I bet you've seen other coaches slip, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's tough.
I mean, we've all seen Bruce Boudreau. I mean, right?
Oh, come on. Why are you taking a shot at Gabby?
I mean, I love him.
He's
but
like family. That's Cap's family.
I mean, come on.
It's friendly fire over here.
All right.
So how much time do you dedicate away from?
You usually try to get 1 hour.
1 hour.
1 hour in the morning. I try to do it because if I don't do it in the morning, it won't get done.
So
in the
you've
day.
already had your workout in.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
what is on your playlist? What do you put the earbuds in? I need to know your
Good
playlist.
call.
Just give me a few. You don't have to give me the whole thing.
Yeah, no,
You're not listening to hockey podcasts, are you?
No. You know what I am watching right now, though? I'm finishing up Hard Knocks because I'll run on the treadmill and watch, like, certain things.
You see a lot of similarities in
Now-
the way the organizations are run, or no?
The Jets?
Well, just, NFL work teams and the way you guys operate.
I think there's a lot of differences, and that's why
Really?
I'm fascinated by it. Yeah, the way they run practices, the joint practice stuff is fascinating to me.
Did you follow NFL growing up? Because you're really.
Yeah, being a Canadian, so, you don't have your hometown team, but I grew up and loved this probably isn't good to say in this area, but loved Joe Montana and Jerry Rice.
There you
Oh,
go.
the Niners fan sitting to your
actually a
left here.
Niners fan
This guy
over
there.
loves
Yes.
the Niners.
Since about
Yes, sir.
1981.
Look at that.
Yes.
Connection there.
Yes.
Are you're a treadmill or an outside running guy? I need to know this because
both.
You switch it up.
Yeah, both.
Okay.
Both. If
Good,
I have time
good.
to get outside and it's light, because sometimes I've ran into this in the past. I love running in cities.
Okay.
Go on the road, find some paths. I'll look it up on the plane. But it can get dicey if it's dark out and you don't know your route.
Yeah.
And now there's cars
That's
buzzing.
Got to be careful.
Yeah, and I've found a couple really cool routes around here. Like I love running down the hill, Arlington, down to Roslyn, and sometimes if I'm really adventurous, I'll go across the bridge, get to the Lincoln Memorial.
Nice.
But
wow.
it's
It's a cool run around here for sure.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
the paths and everything that they've got. I was just doing. I rode my bike on the.
Everybody, Chris Farley's favorite segment of all time.
The Custis Trail is like it goes all. It's amazing. Yeah.
So, dude, you seem way too happy for this job. This is going to, are you going to survive this?
Talk to me in November.
Look at you. Look how happy he is. Hey, am I lying?
I know,
This
he's
guy's
chipper.
a happy guy.
Yeah.
And what are you going to do when the real bullets are flying and all hell breaks
Exactly,
loose? Huh?
That's where there's going to be, some dark days, and that's
Yes.
part of coaching, and that's part of one of the best league in the world. But then you got to reset it. You got to reset it and refocus, and then the next day will be how do we get better.
Is that one of your strengths, do you think? Like a positive attitude type thing? Is that a conscious thing, or is that just how you are?
I've worked at that a lot because I am extremely competitive, ultra competitor, and when things. I've learned that over time because it can wear on you. Now you wear it the next day and the day after that, and then you go through a couple tough weeks. So
and it spreads.
Oh, yeah. And I'm very conscious. I talk to our staff about that all the time, how we, obviously the players are creating the culture and all that stuff, and we're big parts of that, but our energy every day, they feed off the coaches. How we walk
100%.
in the room, how we present our video, how we run drills, how we interact with them on the ice. So it's important that we are setting the tone for that environment.
Yeah.
And so we need to be cognizant of that every day.
So this is interesting to me. All right, so you've been coaching for a long time, and you were assistant with Toronto. So you're dealing with veterans, but as an assistant. Now that you're a head guy, and you're not that much older than some of the guys on this roster.
For sure.
So how do you deal with criticizing play for future Hall of Famers like Ovi or, seasoned veterans like Oshie, guys who are making $5-6 million a year? As a new coach and a young guy, how do you direct your focus on that, or do you kind of back off the veterans?
It's a good point, and I'll tell you this. This is the answer, and I can correlate it to last year. And a lot of people asked me this over the last 2 years about coaching, elite players, Austin Matthews, the Mitch Marners of the world. And what you would be maybe not surprised, but I think is interesting to learn is they want coaching.
Okay.
They're not like, no, I've got this figured out. They want coaching. They want information. They want to know what you see. John Tavares would always come up and say, hey, what do you see in there? What's going on?
That's why they're great.
Exactly. They're coachable athletes, and so it's no different for these guys. They're obviously extremely talented, have tons of experience, have accomplished so much in their careers, but they also are looking for little edges that can help them score goals,
right,
win games, and that's what I'll do. And the accountability component will come in, and the praising but also criticizing at times.
What are you great at? Like, honestly, are you great at
instruction or
is that a hard question?
Motivation?
That's really tough.
What's your best coaching asset?
I think what I bring is
Let's be cocky. Let's be cocky.
A balance between pushing and being extremely demanding.
Right.
And pushing players to uncomfortable spots at time, but also being
supportive
and loving. And
right.
I love these guys, and I'll do anything for them.
Communicator, clearly.
Right.
Communication is big.
And they will know that at the end of the day, like, this isn't about me. I'm trying to help them.
Right.
I want to see them win. I want to see Ovi get the I want to, and that is
what are you good at
deep down.
Seeing? Like, what are you good at identifying?
When it comes to the X's and O's?
Yeah, or like watching. Like, what do you?
I feel like the way I see the game and the speed at which I see it, I think I can help on the fly quickly, in-game adjustments, and then the post-game stuff. Like, that's one of my strengths as a coach is I grind, and I will go through all of our team stuff, all of our individual stuff, and spend the time to make sure that it's organized, it's detailed, it's concise, it's not long, it's not, oh, man, and get to, okay, give this player two things that he's doing really well, and give him two things that we need him to do at a higher level.
Gotcha.
We're joined by Spencer Carbery, head coach of the Washington Capitals. Is your head swimming a little bit, though? There's going to be 63 players on the ice in like less than 2 hours. What is that like trying to keep track of all those players? I'm sure your coaching staff is on it, but that's a lot of players to figure out and see what they're doing like early in camp.
It's the most difficult time of the year. I think if you ask any NHL coach, head coach or assistant coach, this first 4 or 5 days is the most difficult from a time standpoint. From you're on the ice 3 separate practices, like your days are long and there's a ton of prep that goes into it. And then at the same time, like you just said, you're trying to evaluate. You're trying to look at guys. You're trying to look, okay, what are we doing here? And then you're trying to evaluate your systems, your structure from a team. So it's a lot these first, before we get sort of down to some manageable numbers and that and get some games rolling. It's going to be a grind.
Now, you've coached a lot of these guys before, right?
Yeah.
Like Alexei, Alexiev. How many of these guys have you coached before in the minors?
I would probably say there's probably a dozen of them here.
Wow.
In camp, I'd say there's 12, maybe a few more.
That's an advantage, right?
15. For sure,
you know these guys.
I can't even fathom when he's talking about, especially in camp, how long the days are. And we complain if we have to do a couple hours of work.
Yeah, we wouldn't make it, Coach.
I don't even know how you can do it, because your days are probably 15-hour days. I mean,
this is going to be,
you know what I'm saying? Especially in camp. I I don't know how you can do it.
When do you get your nap in the middle of the day?
The coffee is going to be flowing for the next 3 days, I can tell you that.
Now, are you like a super high-end coffee guy? Because I know there's been stories out the last few years, like some players will bring like their French press on the road with them.
Oh, my gosh.
They're super snobby about the coffee, but other guys are like, I'll drink gas station coffee. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
I got to learn that here. I don't know our process. Like, we just have a Keurig. I'm good with whatever we've got. I'm not too picky. But
sure.
In Toronto, they had a whole process with the press. Like, certain guys in the coffee club, you're out of the coffee club.
It's a thing, man. It's a real thing.
It was like...
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it was so funny because I just, drank regular coffee. But the odd time that the trainer there, Paulie Ayotte, ran the coffee station, like, he'd be like, does anybody, he'd come in maybe once a month and go, coaches, would anybody like a cup of coffee? And the odd time I'd be like, yeah, Paulie, that would be great. And it would come and you'd get like this much coffee.
Right. You need more.
What, is this it?
You're like, I need the big guzzler. I don't need this little shot.
But they've got the hot water and the whole, it's...
Can I ask a personnel question? I mean, you can answer it however you can.
Yeah.
So, obviously, a lot of people want to know how Backy's looking. Like, health-wise, where would you put? Do you have any idea? I mean, if you get reports, I know you haven't been able to be on the ice with the guys yet.
Yeah. The only thing I can say is for two things. One, he looks good physically. Like talking to him and seeing him, looks really good physically.
Is he motivated? Does he want to?
And I was going to say that was going to be my second part is he seems to be in a great frame of mind from the conversations that I've had with him thus far in the first couple weeks of him getting into town and family back here. So, like I said in the summer, I'm pumped, and he seems like he's excited about getting camp going and having a good training full off season under his belt.
All right, so everyone knows about the big-time names, the veterans. Hopefully they can stay healthy this year. Ovi going for the record and everything. But give us a couple names, some younger players that Caps fans should be watching out for this year.
So I would say Connor McMichael and Alexei Protas for sure. You guys probably know them. Mm-hmm. They've been in and out of the lineup at times over the last couple of years. But I think them having that playoff run down in the minor leagues in Hershey, being another year older, like I was talking to Mike's Connor McMichael the other day, and it's like these guys come in at such a young age that we almost we have these expectations from a 19, 20-year-old, and then over 19 to 22 is gosh, Mike's, you're turning into a man. Like he's a man. He's an NHL player. He looks the part, which sometimes we lose sight of because we want it to happen so quickly. So I think him pro is such a big presence, and I'm looking forward to seeing those guys in camp after having having a ton of success winning the Calder Cup in Hershey last year.
Well, Coach Carbery, we know you have a busy day. We appreciate you carving out some time for us this morning. Darcy Kemper's going to join us next.
Nice.
We know you got to get to some things here for Caps start of training camp. Thanks for the time. And
thank you so much.
We're obviously rooting for you.
Anytime.
Yep.
Thanks,
That's
guys.
Caps head coach Spencer Carbery. Darcy Kemper, Caps netminder, will join us next here on The Fan.